Post-fight review: Jojo Diaz versus Shavkatdzhon Rakhimov. It's hard to pronounce slim name, man, so please excuse me if I butchered it. Now, this is a fight between two guys. Two guys I believe was in 2016 Olympics, if I'm not mistaken. Well, at least two Olympians, and Jojo Diaz, of course, coming up short on the scales, losing his IBF junior lightweight title on the scales. The title was only eligible for Rakhimov, okay? This was a good fight, very good fight. You know, Rakhimov was down on my scorecard, at least on the first 3 rounds. I thought Jojo Diaz was dictating the range, was fighting well in mid-range, keeping Rakhimov at the end of a jab, and Rakhimov has a tendency of not having very good head movement and just walking into punches, and that's what was happening at least for the first 3 rounds. But Jojo Diaz kind of took his foot off the gas, or Rakhimov, a southpaw as well, figured out Jojo Diaz, he was being pretty basic, in my opinion, with his punches, you know what I mean? Not much punch variety, and least to say, Rakhimov was aware of that, and he started throwing hard punches himself and getting on the inside, closing the distance, and making it a close rounds, you know what I mean? And this was a good back and forth fight. You know, I thought that the man Rakhimov came on strong in the later rounds, but the championship rounds, I thought it went all the way to the man Jojo Diaz, you know what I mean? And it was a good fight. In the middle rounds, you know, those were close rounds to call. You know what I mean? Jojo Diaz had some beautiful eye-catching, you know, one shot left hand popping him in the face. You know, but Rakhimov, you know, I didn't think that just one big punch in the round, which was the most clean, effective punch, was enough to win Jojo Diaz most of those middle rounds. You know what I mean? And Rakhimov did his thing in there. But the championship rounds went to the more experienced fighter, in my opinion, in Jojo Diaz, you know what I mean? But unfortunately for both guys, neither guy won this fight. Like I said, the title would only be eligible for Rakhimov, and the referees called this fight a draw. I'm sorry, the judges. I had this fight 7 rounds to 5 for Jojo Diaz, you know what I mean? Am I mad at the draw? No, not really, because there was some close rounds, especially rounds 6, 7 through 8. Those were some close rounds, and I thought Jojo Diaz kind of let his foot off the gas because he was coasting in the first 3 rounds, you know what I mean? The size advantage, was it apparent? Not quite, you know. I thought, you know, Rakhimov was steady with his punch output, and the size difference really didn't matter. And unfortunately for him, it looks like he took his foot off the gas in the championship rounds, and that's why he probably got a draw in this fight. You know what I mean? But you know, politics might have played a role in this particular fight. You know what I mean? Maybe they wanted the man Jojo Diaz maybe to come back, do a rematch, and possibly have that IBF strap on the line again. You know, you never know. But I had this fight for Jojo Diaz 7-5. Rakhimov could have won this fight on my card if he didn't lose the championship rounds. But that's neither here nor there. The judges had it. One judge had it 115, 113 for Jojo Diaz. The other 2 judges offset that by having it 114, 114 apiece. Be Marsh Boxley, your thoughts and comments. Let me know who you guys had winning this fight. I thought Jojo Diaz did enough to win, but a draw is quite possible because, like I said, there was some close rounds, and Jojo Diaz might have had the eye-catching popping shot, you know what I mean, with the left hand, straight left hand. But Rakhimov, in my opinion, had a little bit more punch output. So it's hard to judge them type of rounds, but it is what it is. Be Marsh Boxley, your thoughts and comments. We out of here.